Hello, welcome to the FDP.
FDP.
The Football Drop Podcast.
Come and promote the FDP.
Go on, do it, man. Do your little rap.
Nah, man.
Go on, do your little rap.
No.
We want to hear it.
No.
Come on.
That'll be bonus episode material.
We were just doing Sean Paul. That was really bad again. We can't do Sean Paul.
No, it turned out to be slight Indian accents.
Yeah, we might get cancelled after this.
Yeah, I'm not going to do it, but we might release a snippet this week.
That was really funny.
That was good, wasn't it?
I enjoyed that.
Do you know what? My stomach hurts from laughing 30 seconds before
really
doing
good,
this bloody podcast. You think we'd learn? 2 years into doing this now.
Nah.
You think we'd learn, like, maybe just be a little bit calmer?
Nah. We can't do that, man. We have some of our best fun away from this podcast. Hype man ting!
Hype man ting!
Yeah, boy.
How are you?
Ooh, yeah, I'm all right. I've had a busy day today. I feel a bit wired and electric and alive and like, woo! But I'm ready for the crash, which will probably just happen before football.
Yeah, that'd be really good. But you've been really busy that you've ignored me all day. You didn't hear my buzz on your watch.
I know. I even had a text from the missus and I forgot to press send on that. And then,
awkward.
No.
What time was that?
15:36.
Oh, okay. What time did you leave work?
About 5.
Okay. Because you rang me then.
No.
Spoke to me for half an hour.
Yeah, well, yeah, but only just to talk about
And
podcast stuff.
did you reply back to Selge?
I've replied back to Selge. Yeah, of course I have.
But you spoke to me before you actually replied back to her.
No.
That's rude, isn't it?
Technically.
Sorry, if I just... Do you see that bus that just ploughed straight into you?
Technically, yeah, but only because I hadn't pressed send. If I'd have pressed send, I don't know, I must have texted back about 4.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Wink, wink.
No, definitely.
Selge, we know you listen to this part. We know.
Yeah.
He's telling porcupines.
Anyway, fuck you, man. How are you? How was your weekend? How's your week been?
Fuck you to me or Selge?
To you.
Oh, yeah, I'll say that.
Yeah.
How's my weekend? Mate, it's been well busy.
Yeah?
So I had a bit of drama Saturday morning.
Oh, drama.
So it was Laura's dad's birthday middle of last week.
Happy birthday. I assume he's
Happy
chief
birthday,
in
Gary.
command?
No.
Lord?
No.
Lord Wazza?
No, he's just Gaza Wazza.
Gaza
Oh my
Wazza.
God, he's Gaza Wazza.
Yeah.
That's a sick name. He's actually a West Ham fan.
I thought it was Chelsea.
No, that's Alan. That's her stepdad.
Oh, okay. Right, okay. Oh, right.
So it was actually her actual dad's birthday on Wednesday.
Let's not talk about West Ham.
Oh, we will do.
Get battered
Oh, we
everywhere
will.
they go.
West Ham get battered everywhere they go. But so they were having a photo shoot on a Saturday. So it's gonna be him, obviously Laura and her sister, and then her little niece Connie.
Was you invited?
No, Dave wasn't invited either though, so it's okay.
Oh, right, okay. What would you have done if Dave would have been invited and you wasn't there?
I wouldn't have minded because I don't really like that sort of thing.
What, photos being taken of you?
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? Don't.
Oh,
I'm gonna
come
hide behind the
on.
microphone.
We need
here.
one for the socials.
Hiding behind the microphone.
Go on, just give us a...
Yeah.
Yes, Fred, man. Well done.
So yeah,
Big dog.
it was booked for 10 o'clock.
What was?
The photo shoot.
Oh, right, yeah, sorry, we're back to that, yeah.
And then Laura had to go and collect her sister for 9 and her dad for 9:30 to get there for 10. And all
Where'd
be
they have to go?
sorted.
Shout
Only
out.
down the harbour. There's a place down at Ramsgate Harbour.
Shout out.
I don't know the name of it.
The place down Ramsgate
Place down
Harbour.
Ramsgate
shout out.
Harbour in the Arches.
Go there, they do wonderful
Shout out.
things.
But Laura woke up at 9:15.
Oh.
And obviously, to photo shoot, you want to do your makeup, you want to do your hair, you want to make sure it's all nice because it's, realistic that picture's going to last the rest of your life.
Blah, 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 blah.
So obviously, the knight in shining armour.
Oh, you love being a superhero
Save the day.
as well, didn't you?
Yeah, I wasn't happy because I didn't go to bed till 3:30, so I was quite tired.
Wow, 3:30.
So then had to go get her sister, get Connie, and then go get her dad. Then I decided I'm going to get us all a coffee.
What a lovely gen. Honestly, you would make the best husband.
Do you know what's worse? Is got the coffees for everyone before we got Laura to give her as much time as possible to get ready. Fucking forgot my own drink, didn't I? Didn't
What?
even order myself a hot chocolate.
You hot chocolate? Whoa.
Yeah, I was going to get a hot chocolate.
You're not going for a coconut vanilla latte?
No, because I'm not that way inclined, unfortunately.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so I was quite disappointed with that. Got Laura. She was like, oh, thanks. Got a coffee, took him there. She's like, can you pick us up about 11? I was like, yep, I'll pick you up at 11 when it all finishes. 10:30 she rang me. We're going to go Spoons for breakfast. I was like, oh, okay. Do you want to come? obviously, I'm not going to say no,
I
am
was
I?
going to say, yeah.
So I got Weatherspoon's breakfast wrap. Banging.
Breakfast wrap, well done. Good on
Yeah,
you for
man.
not going for full on what I would have done and gone for a large breakfast.
Large breakfast, extra hash browns, extra sauce, extra bacon.
Is that what you had?
No, I literally just got a wrap. And then, so then had all that, took Gary back, took Danielle back. Then we needed to do a bit of shopping, so I went out to a couple of shops. All of this time, I just wanted to be in bed. I was so tired. But we had to go out in the afternoon.
Where'd you have to go?
For Gary's birthday in the afternoon, going out for a meal with the Wasley side of the family.
The Wazza family.
The Wazza family, the Wazza
Where
clan.
did you go? Anyone else?
Captain Digby.
I
I'm not
love
going
the
to shout it out. It was shit.
What?
Absolute shit. I forgot Danny's burger.
Oh, no. You know what Danny's like when she's hungry.
Oh, yeah.
Was that your phone, mate? Sorry.
It was my phone, yeah, sorry. Apologies. It's actually just organising our guest for a couple of weeks' time, ironically.
No, it wasn't.
It was actually. So shout out to Travis.
It wasn't. It was me tagging you in on us.
Why are you grassing me up? Why are you grassing me up? Such a stitch up. Yeah, it was disgusting. I ordered a cheese and bacon burger. I didn't have any cheese in it.
What?
Yeah, I was like, great, okay.
Ah.
Service was poor. Yeah, it was just really disappointing.
Well, I'm glad you said that because they got a little soft play area that is quite good to.
Yeah, they took Connie and a load of kids were just running around, pushing everyone about. No adult supervision, so that was terrible as well.
Okay.
Yeah. And then Sunday we went to the zoo, went to Howlett's.
Mate, do you know what? Right, do you know what really pisses me off about people who go to the zoo?
I know what's coming.
Is
you,
those
you haven't even told me
fucking
this.
wankers who just constantly put things on their story. It's like, yeah, it's a wolf. Get over it. And then they put a boomerang on it, so it goes backwards and then forward. Oh, God.
You know what? I did that accidentally. I didn't know how to get rid of it. Literally said to Laura, I was like, put a fucking boomerang on it. So how do I do it? And the wolf fucked off down the other side, so I couldn't get it again. I was like, shit. But yeah,
No, I was really grateful. I felt like I was with you. I felt
Well,
like
I
I
know
could
you
picture
felt-
us
you do get missed
walking
out.
down, like the little pathways, go and see the animals. Like you let go of my hand and run up and goes, Will, look, it's a wolf, Will. And I'm like, oh, all right, babe, I'm coming. And then we go off and and we go and get some nice lunch and yeah. Just
So yeah,
have
that was
fun.
my weekend. How was yours, Will? Let's just change it before it gets really weird.
Yeah, it was not too bad.
Excellent.
It was all a bit of a blur, really. What happened this weekend? It was all just a bit
I don't know, that's this part of the
over
podcast that we do.
before it even started. Went to see my uncle on Saturday morning, which
How's
was
he
nice
doing?
to see him. Yeah, he's good. He was in good
Is he in
form,
good form?
which
Oh,
is
that's
always
nice.
nice to see.
Oh, that is really nice, mate.
Came home, and then I was meant to do some hole filling and stuff.
Oh, yeah?
stuff like that. Yeah.
Would you?
Yeah.
Whose
I've
holes?
the electricians.
All right.
Yeah, they left loads of holes, so I've been trying to fill them.
Oh.
But then I sort of just kind of ran out of time after doing everything that I've been doing, which wasn't a lot.
Yeah.
So I just took a bit of wood off the sides of the fireplace and chucked that outside and
Called it a day.
pretty much, yeah. But I tell you what, I've become a bit obsessed with... are you ready for my latest obsession? I think I've moved on from football shirts now. And I've got...
So that lasted 2 weeks.
Yeah, and I will still continue. But I've got a new obsession.
Go on.
Come on, have a guess.
Pogs.
Who? But yeah, no.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, what?
Loose leaf tea. Game changer, man. Absolute game changer.
I'm sorry, say that again. Just in case the listeners didn't quite hear that. Loose leaf tea.
Yeah, in a teapot.
Are you 75 years fucking old?
Well, maybe. But it's fucking banging, man. You can't knock it until you... I will make you the best cup of tea you have ever had.
Loose leaf tea.
Look, don't
Okay, look, I'm
knock
not
until you
going to
try
mock it. I'm not going to take the mick. I will try it. But my nan and granddad have loose leaf tea.
Because your nan and granddad are
They're
sensible people.
90.
That's all right. You can be ageist on this show if you want.
I'm not being ageist. I'm just
know.
pointing out a fact that you're only 42. No, 43.
Shut up. I'm not that old.
How old are you?
I am 33 years of age.
No, you're not. Oh, wait.
33 years of old. I can't even speak.
Guilty conscience because you're really 43.
Can't even say it. It's like Liar Liar where he's got the pen. This pen is red. Whatever it was.
Yeah,
I won't do
yeah.
the full scene. You've seen it. You've seen it.
We've all seen it. What about Sunday? Not too much on Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday was with the kids. Took Jackie Boy out for a bike ride whilst Robin was at a party. They made a nice roast, and then we sat and watched.
Oh, what meat? What meat?
Oh, it was chicken. Yeah, it's
With
not my favourite roast.
Skin on or skin off?
Oh, skin on.
Oh, you ledge.
Yeah,
If you
but,
said skin off, we might have to just end the show.
but do you want to know the best thing about it?
Go on.
I'm the only one in the house that likes skin.
Shut the front door.
Oh, for shiz, man.
You have hit the jackpot.
I
there.
have literally hit the jackpot.
Has Jack never tasted it? Is that why?
No, I just don't think he really likes it. Robin's got no interest, and Selena doesn't like it. So
I'm so jealous.
the skin is all mine. Yeah. Oh, mate, it's incredible.
That's the best part. That is
I know.
literally the best part.
No, I know. So yeah, that was nice. And then, yeah, watched this space film from the new one on Disney that was out last year. That is alright.
No idea.
Yeah, and then carried on filling holes.
Oh, very nice. Sounds good.
But yeah, shout out Loose Leaf Tea.
Is that the company or is that just what it is?
Oh no! I think I've got like some gold blend thing. Like,
Okay.
to stick in my new teapot.
You actually got a proper teapot and everything.
Yeah, mate. I've got like a one.
You
of
got a
those-
strainer to put the leaves in.
Is that your hand motion for strainer?
Yes, you put it in and you like
Oh,
lift it in the
We do
teapot.
very different things with our strainer. No, it's got an inbuilt strainer.
Oh, that
So
does
it's just
sound
got a
swanky.
cylinder inside. It's a Japanese style teapot as well. I was saying to Set, right? I'm going to
We'll
get.
whack it on the socials, guys. See if you don't know what it is, because I haven't got a clue right now.
Yeah, I'll show you. I want to get the matching cups. You know, like the proper Japanese style cups.
Yeah.
But Selena thinks I'm just going a bit too sad.
Oh.
She might have a point.
Yeah, quite possibly.
Yeah.
Probably. Should we move on?
Should we meander on into the news?
The news town.
The news updates.
News town.
Do you remember we used to have the jingles?
Yeah, but we got feedback and they didn't quite like it.
Oh, did we?
Yeah,
Who from?
quite a lot of listeners.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, they said the news updates wasn't quite right.
Oh, is it because it was news updates?
Yeah. So, on 3, we'll do it together just to wind them up.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
News
updates. Boom. Nailed it. Right. Shall we start with Michael Carrick?
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say Michael Caine.
No. Why? What's happened to Michael Carrick? He's not dead, is he?
Nah, don't fucking say that.
I say, don't say that.
Mate, there's people that I do not want to die. Richard Attenborough. No, David Attenborough.
So shit with names.
David
Literally the worst person on the planet. You said it with such conviction. Richard Attenborough.
Yeah, he's dead, isn't he?
But you say it
Poor
with so much
bastard.
conviction that I think it's right.
There's probably more people to this list that I don't want to die. But immediately, David Attenborough, David Jason, and Michael Caine.
Okay. Can I just throw a curveball in here? Your family?
No.
Your
Obviously,
friends?
obviously, there are more people. I'm just thinking
Your
like,
son
I'm
is
just-
probably up
no,
there, you know?
I'm just thinking.
But it's okay. David
No,
Attenborough, David Jason, Michael Caine, Jack.
no. That is not what I'm saying.
You know what? I'm going to play this to him one day. In 10 years' time, when he's old enough to listen and understand this, I'm going to be like, listen to what your dad said about you.
This was just before we got cancelled for the Indian accents. Accidental.
Do you
by
think
the way.
we're funny?
I mean, like, yeah. I hope so.
See, I think we're funny, but I think we're not quite there. I think we're like, if you ordered like Ant and Dec on Wish,
Nice.
they'd get us.
They'd get us, yeah. Slightly more overweight, less funny, less successful, less famous,
Less Geordie.
less Geordie.
Less drink driving as well.
I'm joking.
So yeah, going back then, Michael Carrick.
Oh, right, yeah, Michael
Back on
Caine.
point. Fucking hell. He's smashing it at Middlesbrough.
He is doing well, isn't he?
5-0 at the weekend.
Yeah.
But the news behind it is that it's just quite ironic that Paul Ince back in 2021, when Michael Carrick obviously got, I think he was at United then doing the stint as...
He was the arse coach, wasn't he? Oh, no, he
He was the
interim, wasn't
caretaker, wasn't he?
He was the
Caretaker
Jake, the
manager.
caretaker manager.
And he was like, "Oh, why are they doing that for him? You know, he's got no experience." And obviously, when he went to Middlesbrough, he's resurfaced again. He followed up on it. Yeah, sorry, I've got a.
No, let it out.
Chepsies just keeps coming back.
Let it all out, man. We're all friends here. Just do a big burp.
Not like yours before we started. Christ, it's like shaking the windows. But Paul Ince was it's like shaking the windows, not shaking like a window. Fuck's sake, you're ruining my flow, man.
Right, come on, David Cameron.
Look, Ant and Dec don't do this. This is why we're the shit version.
Wish. Yeah.
Where was I?
Michael Carrick. Then you started banging on about Reading.
So yeah, Paul Ince was like basically he's got no experience at like an actual like main manager level, like the first team manager. He's always been an assistant. What's he going to do? Smash Paul Ince's team 5-0.
Yeah.
Just instant karma.
That's a lot.
He's doing a cracking job.
Wasn't it?
Yeah, he's doing a cracking job though.
He is doing a good job.
I think they were 21st or something when he took them over, and they're now 4th, 3rd. He's just done an insane job there. So yeah, hats off to him. I think he's the most boring man in the world when he talks. Yeah, he just comes across just like when he played football. He was like the Milner.
He played for Tottenham and Man United. Like, I mean,
well, yeah, that's true. We'll come on, mate. We'll come on to Tottenham and Man United
and Man
later.
United, yeah.
But yeah, just a bit of a shout out really for my character doing cracking job. Well done.
Well done. That is an FDP well done, which doesn't come very often.
It doesn't. I don't think it's ever happened actually. Hasn't it?
Maybe once. I seem to remember saying well done to you for something.
Yeah, probably well done for saying the name. Oh no, I'd say that to you.
No, I can't get the names right. Yeah.
No, you might once in a while.
Yeah.
Once in a while. The FIFA best 11, best player.
FIFA best player, Lionel Messi won that.
He did.
Which I thought was quite controversial, you know. Well, it wasn't.
Go on, explain.
Well, because he won the World Cup.
Yes.
With Argentina.
Yes, correct, he did.
But with PSG...
In case listeners, you didn't quite know that.
He wasn't that good.
No, he was shit at PSG.
Benzema was quality. Won the Champions League, basically, for...
Yes.
Doesn't play for France, so he had no opportunity in the World Cup.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I thought it was a bit harsh on Benzema, but what I found in particular was quite bad was Alaba, his teammate.
Yeah.
Over only a couple of years, but still, he's still his teammate.
Mm-hmm.
Voted for Lionel Messi.
Okay, why is that bad?
Because... well, I mean, in his defence, it was the Austrian national team's choice. They chose to vote for Messi over Benzema. But that's his teammate, isn't it? Surely he's got to stick up for his fam.
Yeah, but if you're voting for the best player, you should vote for the player that you think's the best.
All right, well, let's move on then.
If he thinks... Do you not agree?
Yeah, no, I do.
I get it completely. Oh, I do genuinely get it, but I think he's done the right thing by voting for who he actually thinks.
Well, it's not who he thinks either. It's who the Austrian national team think.
Oh, okay. Why the Austrian team?
Because that's who he's captain of, isn't it?
What, David Alaba? He's Swiss.
Swiss, yeah.
So what's the Austrian national team got to do with it?
I don't know.
So Messi got the crown then, yeah?
I don't care anymore.
No?
Can we just stop this?
Just give up.
Let's just start again. Let's go back to just before I said Richard Attenborough.
Yeah, no, we're not doing that. My main man,
it's easy for you to say.
My main man, Ivan Toney.
He's
admitted to
Toney.
Not all of them, but most of them for the betting scandals.
But then he's come out and said that he hasn't. That he doesn't admit that.
Yeah,
so it's all a bit of a
controversial.
Yeah, but I know how gutted you were when those things come out, and I hope, you know, for your sake more than anything, that he doesn't get that banned, because I don't know how you'd feel. I don't know if you could cope.
Genuinely, I'm really happy about this because it means Brentford are not going to do as well.
Yeah, that is a good point.
There won't be a bogey team for us. However, they won't take points from the teams around us. Well, no one's around us. We're all very low down, but
yeah,
the rest of the teams.
And then that takes us probably onto the next story that we really can't wait to talk about. Laura Woods, man.
Oh my God.
Not Laura Woodsman. Laura Woods, man.
I love her even more. I think she's hilarious.
Yeah.
So fill the listeners in. Fill the listeners in.
She
Realise what you said.
She just.
You and me both.
So she's host on TalkSport with Mr. McCoist, or Ali, as some people call him.
Yeah, Ali McCoy.
And we had a Spud listener, a listener of a fan of Tottenham Hotspur, phone in to basically say about how lucky Arsenal are. They've not had any injuries. They've not had any issues. Everything they get is lucky. You know, they get 6 minutes of added time and then they score in the 8th minute. Blah 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 blah.
Hashtag sore loser.
So that's basically what she said. Oh, wow. Why don't you concentrate on Spurs? Losing to Wolves, blah, 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 blah. And it just, I think it was just incredible. And, you know, if I suspect she doesn't, but if she does listen to this, we would more than happy to have you come on this show and
just repeat that.
You just talk and we'll just sit and listen in adoration.
Yeah. I mean, the guy kept going on. Like, her and Ali McCoist were ripping him.
Well, it was just her, really.
Totally.
Yeah.
Ali McCoist, you could hear him just giggling like a child in the background.
But that's basically, if she was on this podcast, that would basically be her talking and then us just
giggling,
going,
yeah.
yeah, I agree.
100%.
So, yeah, I mean, that's, she's got up in my estimations tenfold with that, and she was already great anyway. It'd be good to get some more females in on this podcast, wouldn't it? I think
it would.
We are working on some things, aren't we, in the background? Me and you doing some digging.
Hopefully we can get a few
ghosted
different
by a
guests
few
on.
Premier League footballers.
Yes, well, ex-Premier League footballers. Go on, just say it. Just
No. But just in case, I don't want to.
You got to say ghosted for now, because then we can come back to this
exactly
story.
for now. Well, let's just wait and see. Well, let's
Please,
see
just
what
name
happens.
drop.
No.
We'll put a hashtag in to see if he follows.
No, I'm not doing
That's
it.
an idea.
No,
he might.
just leave me. I'm playing a good game here. I'm playing hard to get now.
And how well's that got you?
Well, it's
Because
totally.
Laura Woods is still not come on this podcast yet.
Yeah, man, I'm not playing.
We've played really hard to get.
What's next, bro?
What is next? Well, we've got the guy from the France Federation of Football.
Le Gras.
Didn't know how to spell his name.
No, Le Gras.
Go on then.
Yeah, so he's just been done, hasn't he? From the FFF, he's had to resign because through sexual harassment claims that have basically been founded.
This is coming out everywhere at the moment.
Is it?
Ashraf Hakimi.
Who? Oh, right, yeah.
He was linked last week with it, apparently.
Well, he's been arrested.
Going around.
He's been
Has he actually
charged.
been... Oh, he has been charged.
I think he's been charged.
I didn't know whether it was just a rumour thing or not. Just what the fuck?
I know.
It's disgusting.
It's just crazy, isn't it, how it happens? I see it every single day, man. In my sort of job, I see it every day. That this sort of low level, it's lower levels though. It's not like obvious, but you're like, oh, is that? And it's just about addressing it, getting it right, and stopping it before it can spread to, those cultural kind of issues.
Yes, it's just not on. It's not acceptable anywhere at all.
That we've kind of stayed a bit quiet on the subject, but and I don't want to go into it in too much detail. But I saw trending Mason Greenwood back to Man United in the summer. Yeah,
so I think we've intentionally left this, haven't we?
Do you have any thoughts on it immediate? You don't have to.
Yeah, he came out a couple of weeks ago announcing that his partner's pregnant and they're having a baby together.
Right.
Apparently this is the same partner where this all started.
Okay.
I think it's a PR stunt, personally.
What, the pregnancy?
Yeah.
Right.
I think it's a whole, let's have a baby together, because it's going to help his reputation, isn't it? We've patched things up. Because the charges were dropped, but he wasn't found not guilty.
Yeah, you're right.
That's the key difference we need to remember here. Mm-hmm. Now, I get he was a good player. He had good potential and stuff. Do you want that at your club? I genuinely don't see Ten Hag going for that. He's very strict. Ronaldo sulked. He kicked him out. What's he going to do with something that's a bit more serious? Yeah. United are still doing their investigation. They're doing their own one internally and stuff. So I guess to see what comes out of that. But if they can't clear him, like personally, if it was me, I'd be like, if I can't find you not guilty, you're out. I don't want to run that risk. That's just me. I mean, I do feel quite strongly on this sort of thing, but I don't know. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, I don't see how he can go back into the club after it all. I think it's just one of those. You're going to have people who will argue for him and people who argue against him, and you can almost see both sides of the argument. However, I agree with you. I don't think he can come back. I don't think he should be allowed back.
No.
Yeah. And then, there's other thoughts on control and abusive behaviour that could be at play here. But, we don't know. We don't know the situation. But, yeah, I completely agree with what you said. I don't think Ten Hag will have him back. Shame for the talent, but that's all. Nothing else. Nothing else respectful to say about him.
No. That's a bit heavy. So should we end the news on it's not news, but it's something we wanted to cover, is the Will v Ben penalty shootout.
Will v Ben. It's been hyped up so much. Honestly,
we did say that we're actually going to release this about 2-3 weeks ago.
David Alaba, I was talking to him in the Austrian bar the other day, and honestly, he was like, "When are you going to release this?"
Was he next to Richard Attenborough?
He was with Big Rich
and Rich Walker.
And Alex
It's
Manninger
Richards,
was there.
isn't it?
It is Richard. It's my middle name, isn't it?
It is as well.
I'm always
You're
thinking of
obsessed.
myself.
Ain't that true?
So Will be Ben. We've done a video now, haven't we?
We have. We will snip it this week, and we will hopefully make the quality of it better, because it wasn't the best. It was poor lighting, because it was in the cages at Margate Football Club just before we started. Which, to be fair, I think actually after that we had a mental game, both of us, if I remember rightly.
Yeah, I can't remember.
I think it was my first of 3 weeks in a row where I was like the best I've ever played.
Yeah.
I think that was the week you scored 8, maybe 9 goals.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think it was very one-sided, that one, until the second half. So I think maybe we need to do it every week. Then we'll be mental then.
How are we getting on with the baby food? Has Wazza done that yet?
No, you did call her out last weekend when we was at yours. Mm-hmm. Since then, she has bought 0 baby food.
Ah, okay, good.
It's on the fridge downstairs though.
Oh, okay.
For the
We've made it
shopping
to the
list for
fridge.
this weekend. Yeah,
Fantastic. Well done.
but
Cheers,
Laura's
guys.
also away for 3 weeks now, so
Okay.
I
Shall
will
I
have
ask
to
Selch
buy
to do
it.
it?
I'll have to buy
Shall I
it.
just get Selch to do it?
Will she do it?
Yeah.
How long will it take her to do it?
That is the key question. I'll put it on the shopping list tonight.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, I think we need to do that, because
I was going to say I'll get her to take
Paul's
the
gonna get
labels
really
off,
annoyed.
but then that fucks us really, because then we won't know what's in it.
Yeah, and I don't think Selena will remember.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah. So yeah, listeners, it'll be there.
Over to Guilherme Bologna.
Guilherme Bologna. I don't know.
Nice, thank you.
I don't know. Just felt the urge.
So let's just go with La Liga, as that's everybody's favourite. That's what we're all here for.
All right, Jorge.
Sociedad and Cadiz 0-0, Getafe 3, Girona 2. Almeria lost to Villarreal 2-0. Elche beat Mallorca 1-0. Atletico Madrid did a Liverpool against Sevilla 6-1 winners, they turned out.
6-1.
They've scored more goals in that one game than I think Felix has had chances.
Christ, yeah.
Poor
old João.
Valladolid 2,
Sake.
Spain 1.
España.
I love it when them two play.
España.
Barcelona 1, Valencia 0, which means they increased their lead because Real Madrid drew with Real Betis 0-0, and Vallecano drew with Bilbao.
They won or drew?
0-0.
What did they do?
0. So 9 points ahead now.
That's really
Barcelona
disappointing.
at the top of the table.
That is really disappointing.
And they're still sitting bottom. You've got Elche, who's definitely out. Let's just call them Elche. And then
That was so poor.
that's bad, isn't it?
The fact that you looked at me, stared at me, said it, say that was well good, and then was like, no, there's
that'd
no
be bad.
response.
And then between 15th place and 19th place, there's 3 points in it. So, Valencia and Almeria sitting down there with Sevilla, Getafe and Cadiz. Bang down there, man.
Bang down there.
Absolutely mental stuff going on. Where should we head to next? Should we head northwest to Germany?
Yeah, if you want. You got the directions right. Well done.
Did I?
Oh no, northwest. No, you didn't. No, nearly.
I looked at you with excitement. Did I?
No.
Borussia Dortmund beat Leipzig 2-1 to take themselves top of the table in the Bundesliga.
Dortmund.
I think that's like the first time they've been top since Jurgen left.
Wow, really?
I think so, yeah.
Oh my God.
Absolutely mental scenes in that yellow wall, I can imagine. Union Berlin 0, Köln 0, Gladbach 0, Freiburg 0.
Don't.
Augsburg 2, Bremen 1.
Bremen.
But
Schalke
2, Bochum 0.
Go on, Schalke!
Mainz 1, Hoffenheim 0, Bayern 2, Stuttgart 1, Leverkusen 4, Hertha 1, Wolfsburg 2, Frankfurt 2, which does put Bayern Munich back top of the table. I mean, their goal difference is ridiculous. They've scored 66 goals so far.
Bloody hell.
They're on plus 44 in their goal difference. Level on points with Dortmund. 5 points behind that is Union Berlin. And then you've got Leipzig and Freiburg battling it out for 4th place.
Wowza.
Mate, I love the Bundesliga.
I thought you loved La Liga.
Yeah, I know, but like the Bundesliga is just like good, isn't it?
Okay.
So we had some midweek action in the Serie A. We had Cremonese beat Roma 2-1.
Wow.
I know.
That's an upset.
In a game where Jose Mourinho was sent off.
No, really?
Yeah.
I'm shocked. I am
Yeah.
absolutely shocked.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he's just passionate, isn't he? That's what he'll tell us.
He's never going to change, is he?
You had a little story about him as well, didn't you?
Yeah, so he watched the Lazio versus Roma under-14s game the other day and was told off and sent to the stands during that game. Bear in mind, he was a fan. He literally came as a fan, not a coach. They sent him basically just like miles away from everything because he was booing the under-14 players at half-time against the Lazio players. He just doesn't give a shit.
No, he doesn't, does he?
What a man. When it's not against Arsenal, I like him. It's just so funny, mate. So funny.
He is great. It just popped up on my phone, sorry, I had to get rid of it. Juventus 4, Torino 2. So that was midweek games. And then we start off on Friday. Big win for Lazio. Talking of Lazio.
Yeah.
They beat Napoli 1-0.
What an upset that is.
An upset. Napoli just couldn't find the goal.
So do you reckon Napoli are going to throw the league away now? Because everyone's going to catch them now, surely.
No.
We're only 15 clear now? Mental.
They are, 15 clear, yeah.
Christ.
Wow, he's prepared.
Unbelievable.
Okay, so Monza beat Empoli 2-1, Atalanta and Udinese 0-0. Fiorentina beat AC 2-1. Spezia and Verona had a real bore draw, as did Sampdoria and Salernitano. Inter beat the hometown Lecce 2-0. Roma then did Juventus 1-0, which was good. Moise Keane, he came on in the 89th minute. No. He got sent off in the 90th minute.
Wow. Why?
Because he did a bad foul.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did it just hack him down?
Yeah. And then
Dirty
currently
players.
half-time with Sassuolo and Cremonese. Sassuolo are 2 up. Do you fancy a breast?
Always. As long as it's yours. Or it's duck breast. I like duck breast.
Yeah, Stade Brestois 29.
Stade Brestois.
2-9.
29.
Huh?
29.
Yes. Is that what it is?
Yes.
How is it?
29.
29. God, do it again.
No.
Go on, do it one more time.
29.
Yes,
No, come on.
They beat Strasbourg 1-0.
Oh, nice. Come on, Brest.
Yep.
Come on, Brest.
29.
Are we back to the Prem?
Should we do it?
Should we go back to the Prem?
Let's do this shit. Yeah.
We start with the midweek games.
What a midweek game.
So the two games that turned out to be quite generally big games was not televised in the UK.
Why that? Yeah, that is a good point. Well, WTF happened?
So I think these are the games that were cancelled because of the Queen's passing. So
Yep.
they've been rescheduled. But because they wasn't selected by the UK broadcasters to be obviously broadcast, and therefore when it's rescheduled, you don't get an option to do it.
Right.
I think it's wrong that not every game is fucking broadcasted anyway. The amount of money you pay for all these fucking subscriptions now. You've got BT, you've got Sky, you've got Amazon that have got games now. It's ridiculous.
It's over a £1 a month, isn't it? Surely.
Yeah, something
We're
like
getting
that.
for that. No, it can't be, can it? Was it 30 quid?
Depends
for
if you've got the whole
sports?
packages and things like that. But
Was it 30 quid each? Sort of roughly 30 quid each for.
yeah, so even say 70 quid.
Yeah.
70 quid a month. That's a lot of money throughout the year to not see every game.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's ridiculous. And sometimes you can pay for like Arsenal TV or MUFC TV and things like that, which is an extra subscription to watch all your games on. Like, it's just fucking ridiculous.
You've got your Netflix, you've got your Disney Plus.
Yeah, you've got just your fucking Paramount Discovery or whatever they bloody are now.
Yeah.
There's just something for everything. Oh,
Yeah.
it's a joke. All these subscriptions are a fucking joke, and I wonder why everyone goes and gets these dodgy Fire Sticks. That's got every channel in the world, or illegal streams.
Yeah.
Obviously, we don't do that here.
No.
But other people do.
I use your login.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Virgin. You got Virgin subscriptions. Yeah. Of course. Yeah. Fucking course you do. But yeah, so Arsenal smashed Everton 4-0.
Oh yeah, we
Did not see that happening at all.
I didn't see you come in to say that either.
Well, because we were talking about midweek games, didn't we?
I know, but I forgot.
What we actually
Yeah, sorry, I
spoke
forgot.
about originally.
Yeah, we really did crank it up in. Oh, sorry, I thought you were telling me to stop. You were just moving your mic.
No, sorry.
Oh, I've lost my train of thought now. We smashed them 4-0.
We did.
Yeah.
Congratulations, yeah, I've just said that.
Yeah, no, you
but yeah,
put your
I'm
hand
glad-
up at me.
I'm glad you
Stop. I was
reiterated
like, oh,
it.
shit, what have I said?
Yeah, a massive win. Damaging for Everton, that. Or potentially in the title race for us.
Well, that was Everton's game in hand as well. So they're
It was.
they're now a game ahead. No, was it? There wasn't.
That was our game in hand.
Yeah, but
I
it
don't know
was
whether
also
it was
theirs.
Everton's.
But then they haven't got a game in hand now.
Yeah, because they've played their game in hand against us. You've literally just said that.
No. But
If both people have a game in hand, they
they're
play
on-
each other. They don't have a game in hand over everyone else.
Ben, fuck yourself. So Everton are in 26th place. Sorry, 26th place. They're in 18th place. They've played 26, but the other teams around them have only played 25.
Oh, how's that? So they didn't play their game in hand then, did they?
Well, this is what I was trying to say. And then I got all fucking aggy over there.
You got flustered.
Oh,
You
God.
got flustered and confused. So yeah, Everton are in trouble again now.
Is it?
They are in trouble if the teams win around them. So yeah, we'll do a table review at the end. But Liverpool beat Wolves
Did
in
they?
midweek,
Wowzers.
2-0 win. So Liverpool, they're scraping some wins together at the moment.
I can't see him pulling off a big win though after going to beating Wolves at home. I don't know who their next game was, but
They've got a
I don't
big
know
game
if it
against Man United.
was- that's
a
right.
big derby.
They can't win that. They won't do it.
Hold that thought.
They won't do big things.
Hold that thought.
Okay.
We will come back to that game because that's the last game of the weekend.
Can we please hurry up?
Man City,
Yeah.
I say comprehensive win, got the job done against Newcastle 2-0. It wasn't convincing, but 2-0 is 2-0. You'd happily take that all day long. But if you watch the game, it wasn't that convincing.
It wasn't convincing from them. They had 3 shots on target from a possible 11. Newcastle could have nicked it. There was a couple. There was one from Wilson who fluffed his lines. I think there was
Wilson's
one from
bad.
Gordon who fluffed his lines.
He's terrible.
They could have done a lot more.
Yeah, they could have. Newcastle are in a bit of trouble.
This is Newcastle's blip, isn't it? So
Yeah.
who's their next game, Ben?
Their next game for next week is... let's try and find it. It doesn't want to find it, apparently. That's really helpful.
Just waiting for Ben.
Newcastle have got Wolves, then Forest, and then Man United.
So they could. So they've only got some real lower league teams there. So they could. No, I'm joking. They could. They could.
Wolves
get on,
home, they're at Forest
get themselves
away.
into a bit of a run there. Hope that's what they need. They need to get out of it because they've got a couple of games in hand against Tottenham, which if they win them both, they'll get above them.
Yeah, you are right with the blip thing. I think that's all it is, and hopefully we'll get back to winning ways. But that Carabao Cup defeat could be quite damaging for them. You know, they were obviously they were excited to get there. The nerves were obviously there. You could see that during the game. Maybe it could have a long-lasting effect. Hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully they do just pick themselves up, dust themselves off, and crack on.
But they've got a great core now. They've got their foundations in place.
Yeah.
Anything more than that is just going to be, you know, anyone that they add as an addition is just going to be
just replacing that worst person, aren't you?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Just improving.
Yeah,
they'll get there.
In the teams today.
They'll get there. Chelsea finally, firstly, have scored a goal. Secondly, they've got 3 points.
Very unconvincing.
Would you take a 1-0 though?
Yeah, of course, but I mean,
we know they're not convincing. They're not playing well. They're playing appallingly at the moment. But they got 3 points.
They did, yeah, they did. I mean, yeah, you can't take that away from them. They
had a couple of
did
opportunities,
but so did Leeds. I mean, Leeds had plenty of opportunities to score. Chelsea just still aren't. They're not flowing. Maybe this win will take them on to bigger things, similar to what we just said about Newcastle. If they can get a win on the next one, maybe then that'll take them up. With Chelsea, that could be the one that they need. They've got Dortmund, obviously, in the next
tomorrow
round of the
or
Champions
Wednesday.
League. Tomorrow at 8:00. Yeah, and then they play Leicester and Everton, who are kind of chasing the tails, really. So they're not going to be easy games. They need to play better, man.
They do. They really do. And I think that saved Potter's job. Because I think he was under a lot of pressure. So, yeah, that's... well, we'll wait and see. A bit of a controversial game, the next one, was our game. A 3-2 win against Bournemouth.
There was literally no controversy from me. I was ecstatic.
I was watching I say watching it, I was refreshing the feed.
I had TalkSport on, man.
I was at the bloody restaurant, but I had you texting me saying, we fucked it. And because I hadn't seen it, I'm not watching the game, I thought you were. So I was like...
Well, that's a 3 o'clock kickoff.
Yeah, but I thought you may have, had an ESPN, for example, where they stream it over from the US. But I thought basically you had a feed of it of some kind.
I was just listening.
And when you
could
said,
just tell they were doing shit.
Yeah, but when you said, that's it, we fucked it, we've thrown the league away, I thought all we've got is a 2-2 here. I was like, well, I suppose we haven't lost. Yeah, we're still 3 points clear. And I assumed that was game over, so I just switched the phone off.
Oh, is that why my message didn't go through to you?
Yeah.
I kept refreshing.
Well, no, I say turn it off. I turned the Wi-Fi off. It was draining my battery.
Because
I had free Wi-Fi.
So I'd text you and it weren't going through, and I was like, what's going on? Like, I've literally screamed into a voice note at you.
Yeah, no, that's why. But I caught at the corner of the bar, they had Gillette Soccer Saturday on. And all I saw genuinely was Paul Merson jumping up and down. I thought, I know he's watching the Arsenal games. I've seen this when I was at the bar getting a beer. I thought, I know he's watching. I was like, no. I was like, no, he's not going to be cheering. I was like, no, Will said it's game over. And Dave come back. I was like, Dave, load your phone. You're on Wi-Fi. Get your phone out quick. It was fucking 3-2.
It was 3-2, man.
Honestly, I had a massive grin on my face. I was fucking buzzing. Absolutely buzzing.
What a goal as well from Big Reece.
Mate, did you hear his things after his interview? Yeah. He's like, yeah, I wanted it. I was hoping it would land with me. Wanted to whack it on my right because it's my stronger foot, but didn't have time, so I took it to the left and then just booted it in. Like, you've got to have a massive pair of bollocks to be able to do that late in the game after just coming on 20 minutes ago. He set up the equaliser and he scored the winner, which was an absolute banger. Oh, so buzzing.
And fair play to Mikel as well for bringing Smith Rowe off, who he subbed the sub after Trossard came off to bring Nelson
I get that though, because he's only coming back from injury.
Yeah,
I reckon the plan was only ever to have 40 minutes.
But fair play to do that though.
Yeah, absolutely.
To have the balls to do that. Fair play to make those changes to that team, and hopefully he can hold his hand up and say maybe the selection wasn't necessarily right, or maybe the way that we went about it, but. Fair play. That shows resilience to come back from that.
Oh, 100%.
Absolutely mental.
That's what title-winning teams do. And we've done it a couple of times recently. A little bit worrying that we've had to do that.
Yeah, but it shows resilience that we've gone through a blip and we've not dropped as many points as we could have.
Yeah, I mean, we could have easily dropped those 3 points.
We lost to Everton, City and Southampton this season, isn't it?
And United.
Oh, of course, yeah, United.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah, that was earlier on in the season. So we've
Oh,
lost
yeah, no,
4
it's not
games.
Southampton we drew with, didn't we?
Yeah, so we lost 3, sorry, I
We
think.
lost 3.
But yeah, I think it takes a lot for us to do that, and I'm excited to keep on going with it, really. And hopefully we can keep this one going. We've got a couple of banana skin
you
type
got
of
Fulham,
games.
Palace, Leeds. Then I mean, April's going to be tough. We've got Liverpool, West Ham. We'll come on to my theory on West Ham. Then Southampton could be dodgy. Then we've got City, Chelsea, Newcastle, Brighton all in a row, which is going to be tough, man.
Yeah, there is a couple of tough games. A couple of ones that you'd argue and say maybe we would be bigger favourites in those games. Not expected to win, but favourites in the game.
Yeah.
But yeah, fingers crossed we can keep it going. Villa Palace, boring 1-0, which was an own goal. Great own goal, to be fair, from Joaquin Anderson. Great own goal.
Yeah.
Slid in, fucking took it past him. Happy days.
Yeah, put a bit of a ball.
Both teams just didn't play well.
Nah,
Watched it on Match of the Day. There wasn't much highlights.
Palace are really poor, aren't they? When we've spoken about that, they just
Pat's under pressure, I reckon.
Yeah, I think he must be.
He's just not doing
I wonder if they'll
much.
give him to the end of the season just to see how he gets on and review it then. I think they're safe, aren't they? So what's the harm?
Well, I mean, if they keep up a bit of a bad run of form, they could be dragged into it. I think they're 12th or 13th, but it's only 8 points in it, I think, or something off the top of my head. So you'd expect them to be okay, but you just never know. You just never know with them. Brighton battered West Ham. 4-0 win for the Seagulls.
What a second half.
What's this theory you've got? This West Ham theory.
My theory is that they'll keep hold of Moyes.
Moyes. For
oh god, can you imagine if he went to Valladolid?
Valladolid. Hang on, I know he's at Sociedad, wasn't he?
Yeah.
I thought he was then. I was like, why have we missed that?
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
But anyway,
Jizzing your pants.
I can see them sticking with him for a little bit longer and then thinking, fuck, let's get rid of him. Ready for the Arsenal game. New manager bounce. Beat us.
Oh, don't say that. No, they'll keep him to the end of the season.
I think his days are numbered. The way they played on Saturday was just abysmal.
But he got a 4-0 win last week. A week before, wasn't it?
Yeah, who was that against? Forest? Yeah.
At Forest.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it was at home, I think. I can't remember. But yeah, they got a 4-0 win. So that surely they can play, that good attacking game. Just something's not clicking. I don't know what it is, but he's got to get them in gear. 'Cause they're going down as it stands.
Well, they're not, but they're in a relegation battle, aren't they now? I think this is where it is with what's their face, Everton.
Yeah,
but that is big for them. They really needed 3 points at the weekend.
They really did. You talk about Everton or West Ham? Everton.
Well, both. But yeah, I mean Everton for that 26th sort of game when the others around them are on 25. That's West Ham sort of hope. Is Southampton are shit, Bournemouth are shit. Who is the
you say that
least shit?
Bournemouth pissed all over us for 60 minutes.
Yeah.
So they're not that shit.
No.
I don't think there is a shit team in the league.
Southampton.
I don't think they're a shit team. They're just not playing well.
No, you're right. Yeah.
They're not. There's no Norwich in this league.
No, I think you're right.
I think everyone is good enough to actually stay up, but there's a lot of teams that are bad enough to go. They're playing bad enough to go down. I think that's why it's so weird this season. But speaking of bad teams, Wolves beat Tottenham 1-0.
I know the last game in charge for their assistant manager before Conte comes back.
It's the first game he's lost.
It is the first game he's lost.
Well, first league game, sorry, he's lost because they lost in midweek, didn't they as well?
Yeah, and
got knocked out the
knocked
cup.
out of the cup by Sheffield.
Lower league opposition as well. That's hard to take if you're a Spurs fan, surely.
I can imagine it is if you're a Spurs fan. But
Yeah, that's not good for them.
got a question for you.
Yeah, go on. Ask away.
Why is Harry Kane still at Tottenham?
That's a very good question. Is it blind loyalty, perhaps? Or is he just gunning for the records?
Personal records over team medals, team trophies.
I do think he genuinely believes that the team could or / can compete for trophies, but they're not playing well enough. I think 3 years ago they were in the Champions League final.
Yeah,
That team could compete for trophies. That team I was getting quite concerned about because they were playing decent football, rolling over some big teams, and playing with no fear. And they looked like an absolutely banging team, and they all played for each other.
yeah,
And it's just not worked.
yeah. I mean, I agree with you about that team. That team was fantastic, but
It's not often you hear that from us.
no, and you'll never hear it again. But so what does he do this summer? This has got to be his biggest summer because it's either
Yeah.
all or nothing on Tottenham.
I think he's got to go. I think he's got to go.
Yeah, I think he needs a taste of silverware.
And Joe, I think Tottenham need him to go.
Do you think?
Yeah, I think there's always rumours. There's constant shit going around about him. I think he's just like, we're sorry, we've not been able to deliver what you wanted. Let's call it a day. Go wherever you want to go, as long as we get top dollar money. Because I think he is, he's worth top dollar money. He's a fantastic player.
32.
No, I think he's only 30, 31. Yeah,
Is he?
He's not past it. But I don't think he'll go abroad. I think the only team that will take him is Chelsea or Man United. I don't see him going abroad. Yeah.
He'll go abroad.
No, he won't. He wants the Premier League. He wants that record, mate.
What record?
He wants to be top scorer in the Prem.
Do you think?
He's chasing Shearer. He's only like 50 goals behind or something. I say only 50. That's 3 good seasons for him.
I think he'll go abroad.
No, I think he's mad if he goes abroad.
What, to win the Bundesliga for the
Yeah,
12th time with Bayern?
Yeah. He could fit in a Bayern team, don't get me wrong, but I think he'll opt to stay in the Premier League to get that record.
Oh, I don't
Why
know.
wouldn't you?
Because I'd rather win. I'd rather win the Bundesliga, have a real good go at the Champions League
I get it.
than go to Chelsea, say, and risk it all and not. To be honest,
I think Chelsea have got a good...
if he does that and he goes to Chelsea and he doesn't do anything, or also not him, but Chelsea don't do anything,
Yeah.
I'd be tempted at 34 to be like, right, Celtic, I'm coming to see you.
Yeah,
Go
rip
win
it
the
up
SPL.
there, yeah, rip it up there for another 10, 12 years.
Yeah.
Win 10 titles in a row.
Beat Alan Shearer's record up there.
Yeah, easily. He could score 40 goals a season up in that league. You could score 15, 20, no problem.
Thank you.
I'd probably get 1 or 2 clean sheets.
Oh, 100%, mate. You'll be fucking better than
Playing against
Joe
Air
Hart.
United in the SPL Cup or whatever.
Oh, mate, can you imagine the travel, though?
I wouldn't be driving.
Oh, that'd be a pain in the arse, though. Can you imagine getting to Aberdeen?
Yeah, I'd probably move up there, to be fair. I don't
What,
think
to
I'd stay.
Aberdeen?
No, I wouldn't stay down in Ramsgate. It's quite far.
8 hours
We did
journey,
just
bro.
popping up for training. I'll leave at 3 a.m, get there for like midday, be 2 hours late for training, and then have to leave at 1 to get back home. It doesn't really work.
I reckon they'd still take you.
Yeah, probably. Air United would.
Air United.
100%. I don't know why they're in my head, but yeah.
They'd rename themselves Ben United, I reckon.
That'd be sick.
That would be good, wouldn't it?
FDPFC. You heard it here first.
Did you hear about the youngest
The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
chairman, owner is by Morecambe?
No?
Yeah. Some young fella, I think he's in his 20s, and he's about to buy Morecambe. It was between him and Fury. And
Yeah, I was going to say, Fury was linked with buying a big share in
no,
it.
this young lad's got it.
Really?
Mental, yeah.
Oh, man. Why don't we go for that? We know loads about running a football team. I mean, you'd probably call a football team a different name anyway.
Yeah.
You'd be like, yes, Wrexham! Like,
who
no,
did we
it's
buy?
Morecambe.
Who did we buy?
Idiot. Back on the results, though. Southampton got a big 3 points against a
Big.
poor Leicester team.
Mate, Leicester are so hit and miss. It's unbelievable.
Mate, you're right. You just don't know what you're going to get with them every week.
Forest game was a good one, though. Forest Everton was a good
Oh, we
game.
done on Southampton, yeah? Okay, cool.
Yeah, no, we've got to move
so
on, mate.
Forest
I'm just
Everton,
thinking of the time.
2-2. Oh, yeah, wow. Yeah, we've run out of time here. So, yeah, Forest Everton 2-2.
But good game, that.
Good point for Forest. Bad point for Everton.
I'm going to say something now.
Go on. Hurry up, though, because we haven't got time.
I think Morgan Gibbs White
Here we go.
he should be in our bottom 14 player of the year.
Really? You reckon?
Team of the year, sorry.
Yeah, you're probably getting the team of the year for sure.
I think he's been fantastic.
Absolutely.
I think
yeah.
Brennan Johnson was fantastic.
Let's
as
move
well,
on
by
to the
way.
final game, though, now. No, yeah, Brennan Johnson's done all right, but again, he's quite hit and miss because he's not the most technically gifted player in the world.
He's only young, though.
But he doesn't stop running. I think that's the difference.
Yeah.
There's just a lot of energy.
A lot of energy.
A lot
I
of
feel
energy.
sorry for his missus. Hey! Anyway, let's move on to the Liverpool game.
Lucky you said that because I was going to say it's just like Griff. Doesn't stop running. I thought, oh, hang on.
Loser.
So, yeah, the final game, obviously, we have got Brentford Fulham playing tonight at 8 p.m. So, yeah, I can't remember who I went for, but hopefully my prediction comes true because I'm behind.
Yeah, I think we went for a draw. I think we both went for a draw.
Liverpool, Man United.
Liverpool.
I thought that was good.
That was American.
Was it?
Yeah. You sound
Liverpool.
like if a cow were to say Liverpool, that's how it would say it. Liverpool.
Did you expect that result?
Yeah, I predicted that.
Yeah. Well, you didn't put it on the predictions. Mate,
No.
what a fucking game.
Unbelievable. I mean, the second half, United just fell apart.
They literally gave up. They just stood there and was like, nope, I'm not playing.
Yeah.
Half that team, when Liverpool were attacking, Liverpool just passed it as if they were like those metal dummies in training. And they didn't even chase. There was no pressure. Bruno Fernandes was caught on camera by a fan throwing his hands up saying, why are you not subbing me off? I don't want to be here. He's the captain.
He
had the fucking armband.
He was hitting the stomach, fell on the floor. I think you said earlier. He
Played
pushed
his
the
face.
linesman.
He was holding his face.
Yeah.
That's pissed me off this weekend. Loads of players are doing that now as well.
Honestly, he is. If I was Man United, I'd be feeling the same about him as I did Xhaka a few years ago. Get him out of the club. That's kind of what I'd be thinking. But yeah,
He's such a good player, but the attitude is so poor.
I think it was the whole team. I mean, you look at Anthony; he was walking a lot.
But he's just a fucking YouTube footballer.
But Rashford did very, very little.
I think Liverpool I think they had the perfect game plan based around Rashford, but nobody else stepped up because Rashford was being kept quiet.
And the defence, you could. I mean, for the first goal, they just thread the ball through, nice and easy. Gakpo there, bang. He's doing well, by the way.
Yeah, he's coming into form now, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's coming into form.
Mo Salah took a leaf out of Nketiah's book, and like I think it was a deflection, got him for his first goal. I think it was where he's banged it hard. Like, but to be fair to him, smashed it in the top of the goal, and then his second goal was like ping ponging around and just fell to him nicely. He could shoot and score.
Yeah, just so lucky.
He did an Nketiah.
And he got their
there.
record now as well for the Premier League, which is good. Congratulations.
Took over from Robbie Fowler. Yeah, well, yeah. Salah, if you're listening, congratulations.
Congratulations, Mo. My bro.
My bro. Nunez even looked like he was a sharp striker as well. That's how bad Man United were.
It's about how bad were Man United when Nunez scored? Oh.
Twice.
Scored twice. Oh.
Bobby Firmino leaving Anfield at the end of the season. I'll miss him.
Yeah, he's a
likeable guy, though, isn't he?
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
No.
But when I saw like the highlights, and when he scored, I genuinely was like, oh, well done.
Yeah, well done.
Yeah, just like,
He deserves that seventh.
Because he's not a dirty player. He's not really that outspoken or anything. He just goes about what he needs to do.
Did you think that Ten Hag should have handed his notice in straight away?
No.
No, me neither. But I would have been tempted
Lots of
if I was
fans were
him.
like calling for it though.
But they lost
Like, one
7-0.
Mate,
to their arch rivals.
we lost 8-2 to Man United. We lost 6-0 to Chelsea. We've lost 5-0 repeatedly to City and Liverpool.
But
we were never calling for Wenger. Well, you and I were never calling for Wenger's head.
But picture the scenes, right? We go to Tottenham and we lose 7-0.
Oh yeah, you've got to quit there and then.
Yeah, exactly. That's basically what's happening.
No, I get it. But United, obviously, you know, they've been on a very good run. They've just been brought back down to earth.
Yeah.
Same as what we had last season. This is the way I see it, because we were fighting for top 4, and then we blew it.
Yeah.
And it was a bit of a rude awakening to say, "Oh, you're not quite there yet, lads. But next season they'll be better. They'll be better and better."
Yeah.
But Liverpool pulled that out of nowhere.
They did. That did literally came out of nowhere, and I worry now that Liverpool are just on an upward spiral. We've still got Liverpool to play, so that will be quite tough. We've got some tough games coming up. But
yeah, that is a concern, isn't it?
The good thing is, Gary Neville was just.
I just love it. Do you see the selfie?
Yeah. Did you see the video of them taking
Yes,
the selfie?
I saw the video.
Brilliant.
Yeah, I saw the video. I saw that today. But apparently, Neville's not on Monday Night Football tonight.
Oh, okay.
Apparently, Carragher said no, he's not going to come on tonight. So obviously, it remains to be seen. By the time this comes out, it'll obviously be on, so you'll know, listeners, whether he's on or not.
Yeah, and obviously he's refused to come onto the FDP.
He did. He
For
said he's
the
not going to
third
do
consecutive year.
Yeah, I can't believe he's doing that. He just
Prick.
it's disappointing. But we are hoping next week to have a Spurs fan come on the show. He has been on before in our first season, I think. He has mugged us off twice, though.
Right.
So whether or not he turns up or not, we don't know.
Yeah.
Remains to be seen. He's not the most reliable guest we've had.
Yeah. There you go.
There we go. Anything else to add for this week, my friend?
No, thank you, mate.
Well, guys, thank you for listening. It's been a pleasure. Thank you very much. Take care. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.